This is a response to Natalie's weight loss food pyramid video that she made just a few days ago. And once again, as I made a video a few days ago talking about whole grains and what is a whole grain and what is not a whole grain, I feel compelled to again make another video just really disagreeing with what Natalie is talking about. You know, I like Natalie. I like some of the things that she talks about. I believe in some of the things that she talks about, but any diet that advises you to have 4 to 8 servings of what's classified as whole grain is not a healthy diet. It is a one-way ticket to diabetes and is something that should be avoided at all costs. One of the main things that you have to ask yourself when you're thinking about losing weight is, do I want to go on the diet which quote-unquote nutritionists think is good, despite the fact that whole grains, or what is classified as whole grains, wheat pasta, wheat bread, etc., has been basically pushed down our throats for years and years and years, and people continually just get bigger and bigger and fatter. Diabetes is on the rise. It's at epidemic levels. Instead of maybe changing that and saying, well, don't eat so many grains, it's still being forced down our throats. Well, the definition of insanity is to do the same things over and over again and expect a different result. It's pretty obvious, or it should be obvious to everyone, that this whole grain fiasco has pretty much run its course. Here's a much better food pyramid. It's called the low-carb food pyramid. As you can see, it has grains on top where they should be. People should just not eat a lot of grains. You can get plenty of all the vitamins and minerals you need from your meats and from your vegetables. As you see, the vegetables on this low-carb food pyramid are on the bottom, so you're encouraged to eat as many vegetables as you possibly can, which are nutrient-dense, vitamin-dense. But it's also important that you get enough protein. The problem with a lot of these low-fat diets, like you see on Natalie's food pyramid here, is that you don't get enough protein. The average person needs 0.37 grams of protein per pound that they weigh. So if you're 125 pounds like Natalie, you're only going to need a small amount of protein every day. You're only going to need about 45 grams of protein every day. Well, if you've got weight to lose and you're, say, 250 pounds, you're going to need upwards close to 100 grams of protein a day. That's very, very difficult to get eating nuts and seeds. You're going to have some sort of animal protein to get to that level, or else your body is just going to start catabolizing itself and eating the muscle off your body, and that's not something that you want to see happen. That will cause you major problems down the road. You'll lose weight, yes. You'll lose a lot of muscle, and then when you get down to a certain point, it'll slow your metabolism down. Just a whole host of problems happen when you're not getting enough protein. So this is the low-carb food pyramid, a better choice. Once again, if you haven't seen my previous video about whole grains, check it out, because this whole grain thing is just getting to the point of ridiculousness. People just keep getting bigger and bigger. They just keep getting fatter and fatter. Things like yogurt with 10 teaspoons of sugar are considered diet food. It's just ridiculous as far as that goes. Once again, I always remember this. The definition of insanity is to continue to do the same things over and over again and expect a different result.